Hello and welcome back to my workbench. And today we're going to be taking a look at another dead PS5. This time it's just a main board. But this board was sent in by a viewer of the channel named Matthew, and I agreed to take a look at it. And it had a problem. The original problem with this board was I think it was just beeping. It wouldn't turn on. It was just a single beep. And he decided to replace the HDMI encoder. And apparently at some point it tried to work, and then he spilled alcohol across it, he says. I'm assuming he means isopropyl alcohol. And after that, it no longer worked again. So there's a lot going on here. As you can see, there's a if I get that to focus, a fair amount of flux all around the HDMI encoder, around the port back there. And I'm also noticing some spilled liquid metal right in here, which we're going to have to deal with first, because that's not good. He did remove the sponge around the APU and got rid of all the liquid metal he could, but there was still some lingering around somewhere because it's on the board. But let's see. That's about all I know, is that this is it's been worked on before. He tried to replace the HDMI encoder. May not have gone too well, and we'll take a look at that. So let's just see. First of all, let's take a look with a meter. This liquid metal back here spilled kind of concerns me. This is the supply, the 1.35 volt rail supply for the memory, and if we check it, yep, 0.16 ohms. So, yeah, we've got a short back there. Let's see if we can remove that. There we go. I hope there's no more hiding. If I can get rid of that last ball of liquid metal. I think I got it. Okay. There's one problem solved. 47 ohms. This is probably Samsung RAM. Just a guess. Yep, Samsung. Let's take a look under the microscope at the area around this HDMI encoder. I see if we could. And there's, of course, a fair amount of flux in there. Let me see. Let me raise this up a little. Let's look at it from an angle. And from this angle, we can kind of see that chip is not down properly. At least on this side. What about this other side over here? No, don't think it is. I'll spin the board around, look at the side facing the port. No, I'm seeing several dry joints there too. These QFNs are not easy. I struggled with them for a long time. They're just not easy. All right, let's take a quick look at the HDMI port. If I can get that in focus. Where'd it go? Alrighty. Now, I'm not sure if he mentioned that he changed the port out or not. I don't remember. But it has definitely been replaced. And I think it is soldered down. Some of those pins might could use a little bit more solder on them, but I have not checked it with a meter yet. But yeah, we might touch that up a little if we can get it to turn on. So our first step is going to be I think I'm going to remove this encoder. I do have some new ones, but I'm going to hope this one is still good. But I'm going to remove it. You know, clean up the pad some. Put some fresh solder, fresh leaded solder down. And give another go at reseating this encoder. And let's just see what happens. Let me get set up for that. Alright, and while our HDMI encoder has been removed and reinstalled, right there. So, and I've done some cleanup around the board. Found a few more little spots of liquid metal. I cleaned that up. But we were at a point of giving this thing 12 volts and seeing what it does, if it looks like it's trying to work halfway normal. So let's do that. Channel 1. To focus. 300 milliamps I saw, and it came back down. All right, that looked normal. That looked normal and healthy. All right then. So I think our encoder is at least down in some way and working, because it wouldn't go through a normal initialization if it wasn't. So we're almost ready to check it. I think I do want to reseat this HDMI port. If I can show you, looking at it from the side, it's a little bit pointing up in the air. There, you can see it. So let me just kind of heat that up and seat it down flat, and we'll be ready to check this thing out in the chassis. Okay, I think we are at a point of testing. I have added some liquid metal, of course, to the APU. Try to keep it cool. I've got a fan. Put it into a chassis here. I think I have enough cables connected. Yeah, ribbon cables connected for the LEDs. Let's see what happens. Blue light. See, stayed on. Fan spin. Are we going to get some video? Please. Something? Oh, I see a white light. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, we're doing a little storage check. That's promising. I like to see it do that. And we have video. So yeah, I forgot about that part. We do have video. That's good. So I'm going to say our HDMI encoder is good. Our port is good. And we are starting up normally, it looks like. There we go. I think we are back. All right, that wasn't too bad. Just a pretty much simple cleanup of a previous repair, but I hope you liked it. Thought it was somewhat interesting, educational, entertaining, any of the above. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And Michael, this board will be headed back to you here soon. I'll get it boxed up and sent back to you. And well, I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in that very next repair. So long for now.